Guys, today I'm in, folks. I hacked the mainframe. I've infiltrated the LCU and I'm ready to uh entertain people. It's not really an infiltration. I'm not doing anything negative, but I've wormed my way into the LCU, folks. The quest has begun. We are so back. I'm not gonna have to do this fake shitty Lolcow show for much longer. I'm gonna be on live. Fuck it. Scooter's a fucking untalented fucking weirdo fucking idiot. So anyone would be better than that. I'll take his seat. I'll take that motherfucking asshole's seat. I'm trying to show some aggression. I was told I didn't show enough aggression. We'll look at the clips. We'll look at my appearance on Lolcow Live today. The reception mixed, but I'm in. That's the important thing. I am now an intern in the LCU, and that is the beginning of the quest. I'm going to tell you all about it, and maybe some more stuff too, today on Lolcow Nobodies.
Keeps the Christ, he's got an ego so tall, but it shatters like
Sorry,
glass when
Keem.
the haters
I love
call.
you.
His tears flow like a river so wide. Rostov's gone, now he's got no one to confide. Wings just sits there, dreaming of fried dreams. Buckets of chicken, yeah, that's his only scheme. Lolcow Nobodies, we're spilling the tea, broadcasting chaos from the LCU. Tommy sees the king, he's running the show. All the rest just clowns, in case you didn't know. Boogie whines, he's stuck in his feels, while Wings is scheming on his next meal deal. Keem's on Twitter, throwing his fits. His tears hit harder than his YouTube hits. Tommy's mic's on, the legend takes the stage. The LQ's finest, turning every page. Lolcow Nobodies, we're spilling the tea, broadcasting chaos from the LCU spree. Tommy sees the king, he's running the show. All the rest just clowns, in case you didn't know. Lolcow Nobodies, we're spilling the tea, broadcasting chaos from the LCU spree. Tommy sees the king, he's running the show. All the rest just clowns, in case you didn't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special weekend edition of Lolcow Nobodies. I don't usually do this show on weekends, only weekdays do I usually do this Lolcow Nobodies program, but today is a special day. It's very special, folks, because today I was featured on the program that this show can't stop letting live rent free in its head, Lolcow Live. That's right. I was there. I got in there. I gave Scooter what for. I made Keemstar love me. He's a big fan of me. We're best friends now, of course, as the thumbnail would imply. So it's been a big morning. I wasn't prepared for this. I don't think this was announced in advance in any way. Keem just went live and was like, "Lolcow tryouts today." Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. And I was like, okay, I guess this is my moment. This my now or never moment, despite the fact that I had just woken up and had like no energy. Uh but I kind of built it up as we went. There was a whole narrative to it, okay? I popped in a couple times. So we're gonna go over that today. We're gonna go over my call-ins, and also some of my super chats, because I think those actually went better than the call-ins. To be candid for a moment, okay? You can't you put somebody in front of like Keemstar, like famous YouTuber for a fucking decade, Keemstar, and they have this fucking shitty 480 subscriber channel that nobody fucking watches. You're gonna get a little gun shy. you know? just being near Keemstar, I bitched up just a little. There's a trace amounts of bitch in my blood that I have to work out to be just like my best friend and hero, Wings of Redemption. I gotta get the bitch out of my blood. But there's a little bit of bitch in there. And it's triggered by things like meeting Keemstar, and having your performance reviewed by Keemstar. But I, I think mostly it went well. So we're gonna go over it. I'll show you my first call. My first call fucking sucked. It's gonna be embarrassing to show the first call, but I'm gonna do it. It's part of the narrative, you see. It's very important. I got pulled in with another guy and I was not expecting it, so that was like double. So I was like, let me join members waiting. I'll have like a couple minutes to breathe. And immediately I was fucking pulled in. So I'm pulling that up now. Call number one of the multiple calls I made into Lolcow Live today. Why is it all fucking big and shit? It should be fine. All right, so this is my. It's not my debut. I briefly interacted with Wings Boogie and Keemstar a couple weeks ago, but it was not an interaction of much substance. This was a tryout. This was real. This was my moment, and didn't go so great the first time. Let's play it again. I might have clammed up a little at the prospect of speaking to Mr. Daniel Keemstar. Why is it muted? Stop doing
I
that.
watch live. I watch. Yeah, I love nuts. You seen me before. I donated £60 into nuts to see if I could try and get become a host
Yeah.
when you joined the channel. But no, I would just love to become a host. I've got all the equipment needed. I don't need any equipment. I bought equipment to try and become a host, and
I think I'm
obviously,
coming
I
in a
want a better
moment.
life for my kids because I'm right now. I'm only a student.
Um, there's a barrier, a bit of a barrier with Nightmare. Like a lot of people can't understand what the hell he's saying.
All right, let me.
Do you think that would affect you?
Now hold on. Okay,
People do seem to understand me, so
How
okay, here I
translations,
come.
and then would have the
definitely,
There
it'd
we
have the
go.
subtitles
yeah,
as you guys are talking. That'd be funny.
yeah. You can put AI subtitles across the screen.
Why is Nuts your favorite show? I mean, Nuts was my favorite show, but unfortunately, it's
Nuts should never be anybody's favorite show, by the way. I'm just gonna say that. Scooter caught a lot of smoke from me today, as you're about to see. I still hate Albert too. Don't worry. It didn't come up. Albert hasn't fucking invaded live like a fucking disgusting virus like Scooter. At least he's sticking in his lane.
so late now. I don't get a chance to watch it. Last night I did watch it a little
Oh,
bit,
that's me.
and man, that
I've
was a
watched Kid Behind a Camera ever since he started YouTube. Same
yeah.
with you. When I obviously when I was bad and stuff, all I done was watch YouTube, and I love Albert and Tina. Just like the dynamic, like obviously the way they speak, how fast they are at comebacks, and obviously the whole Albert stuff was really funny.
Yeah, I just want to say it's 11:30 on the East Coast, so it's still technically Saturday morning, and we have over 1,000 live concurrent viewers. Okay, tell me about yourself, Riley. I've seen you popping around in the Discord for a long time.
I don't even want to play this. I fucked it up so bad. I'm gonna be real with you. This is going in the Riley cringe compilation. This first call. Well, yeah, I've been around since the very beginning, since episode one. I've been
Turn
following.
my mic up, Keem. What
I've
the
fallen off
fuck?
a few times, but
What
I've
the
been
fuck? I
watching.
sound like a fucking no wonder people were saying I was soft spoken and had no fucking energy. Keem had my mic at fucking negative 100 volume. What the fuck?
Live and nerds and cafe pretty consistently for a while now.
Now, there's some serious allegations about you,
About
Riley.
me.
Yes.
Okay.
And I feel like we need to address them now before we get start because there is a rumor going around that you, in fact, are a criminal.
Oh, and why is that?
Well, do you have a
criminal past? Have you ever been arrested?
No, never once.
So maybe you've been doing crimes and you just haven't been caught.
Why's my TV still on? No, that's not the case. The best guess that I have is that I'm in the Dick Masterson community, and there's another individual named Riley in the Dick Masterson community who's been arrested. So perhaps that's what's causing the confusion.
No,
Now, just to be clear, I was obviously wrong. Keemstar's about to make a joke. Spoiler alert. But this has happened before. I'm not just pulling this out of my ass. I'm not mentioning Dick Masterson to mention Dick Masterson. My government name has been mentioned on Kiwi Farms in relation to ASE Riley's arrest. Because so many people think we're the same guy and we're not. ASE Riley, Young Clippa, shout out, love that guy, am not that guy. And I've had confusion with that in the past. So Keem hits me with criminal allegations and I'm thinking I'm about to get grilled about like fucking stalking Eric July, and I have to clear the air. But that was not the case. Keem's about to make a stupid joke about Rastov.
actually, you've been accused of being a thief
Oh,
because you have stole Rostov shirt.
I wear it better for sure.
You
I'm
you
sorry,
Speak.
Rastov. I had to take it from you.
you seem a little soft spoken. You know, when you do these shows, you got to kind of
My mic up, Keem. Fucking, I don't know why it's so quiet. I assume he didn't. Maybe he turned it down last time I called in. I was like too loud. I don't know. It seems like my mic should be. Maybe it's on my end, I guess. But like, I would still pump it up. Even if he had to pump it past 100, he should be audio leveling his show. That's not. It's not my job. I'll audio level my own show if ever I receive one in the Lolcow universe. It's gonna happen. I'm taking Scooter's chair on live. Okay, that's what's gonna happen.
like, you know, you got to be there, man. You got to be there. You got to grab the audience's attention. I don't know if
Oh,
you
Just
I
have.
getting
know.
called Baby Boogie.
I
Baby
got the
Boogie in the
energy,
chat.
Keemstar.
All
I'm
right.
ready.
All right. Mad Sean, I'm going to drop you out so I could talk to Riley a little.
Not play the story that I told, by the way. Like I'm that embarrassed. I told the story of the time. I've told it on a million podcasts where the fucking weird weed punks said I needed a treadmill. That they said weed would change my life, and I said no to the weed, and they said so would a treadmill. I told that story. It was what I came up with in the moment. Keemstar, we'll play the lead up. I'm not playing the story though. I told it poorly. The me hearing me tell the story is not important to the lore.
One-on-one here. All right. So tell me a story and make sure that I'm captivating. Captivated, excuse me.
Yeah, what the fuck kind of shit is this? Give me like a theme. Give me like a tell me a story about this. Tell me a story about your childhood. You got to give me some direction, bro. Like just tell me a story. A lot of things have happened to me, you see. I am a human being who's been on this earth for 23 years. A lot of events have occurred. When I'm just told, tell a story, make it entertaining, I'm running through the catalog of memories in my head. I'm like, could I tell that entertainingly? I don't know. Can I tell that one? Maybe. What about that one? Okay, maybe that one could work. And the first one I got that was maybe that one could work. I told it bad. Tell you a story. Okay.
Here's me
Well.
struggling to think of one.
Oh no, he's falling asleep already. I'm already screwed. Well, okay. Well, shoot, I'm trying to think of a good story. There's so many things that I could possibly tell you about. Wake up! Come on, come on. Let's get some energy up in here. So, one time. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. We're gonna skip. We're gonna skip a little bit here. At the time, I was as they were good. Oh, what it. I have a lot of public encounters where people make fun of me for being fat. It's always very funny. That is true. Like genuinely, like that is one of the features of being an obese fat fuck is people will just like say things to you on the street. Like I've had people like scream fat ass out of their cars, and I love that shit. I take that shit in stride. I understand that I'm a fat fuck and I need to change my ways. You'll actually see Keemstar give me a recommendation for how to lose some weight, and I just might take it. It's an interesting little app that he showed me. That's funny that I had Keemstar giving me weight loss advice, so that's coming up. How was that? Was that a good story? I tried. It was not.
So, what are your hobbies?
Well, I enjoy gaming. I enjoy making content.
This is where
I
I
do
should have
some
just turned it
podcast
on Scooter. He's it. We'll see what happens. The reason why I came back, and the reason why I think I did a little better that time.
and stuff myself. I've been in this game for a long time. I really have an obsession, honestly. I just enjoy making content for whoever's gonna watch it. You know.
You do a podcast with who?
Just with like my Discord friends and stuff. I do a bunch of different shows, kind of throwing stuff at the wall, seeing what sticks. I've had varying plateaus and turn up the volume noon. Is the volume too low? I just don't. I want to be able to talk over it without it overtaking me. Is the problem?
Okay. Thank you, Riley.
Of course.
All right. Hardworking cats.
All right. Let me see when my super chat comes up. Can I find it? Can I find it by scroll wheeling? I think it was after King got back from this individual. Yes, I think this is it.
Guys,
Tell us how you
listen.
really feel.
I'm putting the link to Lolcow
This guy's house looks like Alex's house. His room looks like Alex's house.
Pit in the chat. You want to click that, and then once you get over there,
Gaming with Ultra.
Nope, that wasn't mine. Un momento, por favor. This is important. This is the catalyst for why I gave it another shot after my embarrassing first attempt. Okay, here's me being dragged back in, so it was obviously before that. Damn. Don't hold this against me. This is a cash program, okay? If I had a fucking docket and I had like clips and shit pre-prepared, this would be a different sort of scenario, but I'm flying by the seat of my pants. This just
Well, yeah, actually, the
happened
card's fucked.
and I had to make a show about it. I thought it was after Keem left the room, but I guess I'm not right about that. I wasn't really locked in during this gentleman's call. It wasn't that entertaining. It is funny that he split a PSA 10 Pokemon card open though and fucked it up. I had to assume it wasn't a very valuable Pokemon card.
almost through this.
We're gonna get there, folks. This did happen. I promise you that I'd send in a funny super chat. Come on, bro. Was it during that other girl's call? Why was I tempted to say the B word? I don't know anything about this woman.
Hmm. We're off and
All right. I can
like guys
First of
ever uses. If I get a cat and sit there,
all, Mike
was as
scored my
perfect.
How
All it is, it were at one
We're gonna do it, folks. It's gotta be coming up.
nappy boy. Ooh wee.
okay, where
Is really going. I like toss one intonation.
of the
It's getting one.
per centile M now and camera
and
doing people
on it.
off. What tell us? And I'm just this one even there's lines or to the ditch who
Me and
speak man understand would be his back
there.
uh
The-
than
So,
Scott
Mom,
using what maybe
Come
You
on.
might try and super chatted $20. Did
should deal to pop one of the I don't any
This is a fucking disaster.
channel but
When did this
Uncle-
happen?
oh fuck is
Tell us how
listen yeah come
and ask creepy weirdo scoop.
Oh, there we go.
Unborn
There we go. There we
shot.
go.
I'm still better than me. I'm
can't just hit
really
up my
and friends super.
Okay, here we go. So this is after I came on, I decided to send, an exit super chat. And this is what happened.
Super chatted $20. Thanks for having me. I'm not at full energy, but I had to take a shot. I'm still better than that bald, fake energy, unborn fetus given artificial life by a wizard-looking ass creepy weirdo scooter.
bro
shit.
come in here and say that right now yo where the fuck is Riley at? Riley, get back into members waiting now. All right. Now, guys,
Tell us how
listen.
you really feel.
All right, so that was the super chat that got me back in, and let's hear my second appearance of the day. I was gonna ask Mo how the audio is, but it seems Mo has already quit. Not even my own friend will stick by me in these times of need. Bro, I'm getting like tagged to the shit out of in the Lolcow server. Fucking 6 notifications. Get off my dick. This is what comes with being a Lolcow intern, everybody. Everybody's fucking blowing me up. Wait, who the fuck? Is that Keemstar saying yo for what? Where am I being tagged? Who's looking for me? Oh my god! I'm being offered a host position on Lolcow Crypt. I'll take it for sure. Fuck this Lolcow Nobodies nonsense. I'm gonna be on Lolcow Crypt. Well, there we go. Okay, let's keep going. This might be the last Lolcow Nobodies now that I'm gonna be on Lolcow Crypt. So let's see what happens. If I get the role, I don't know. Maybe I was too fucking slow to respond. It took me like 15 minutes. Keem's gonna be mad at me. Well, let's watch my appearance with after my scooter super chat.
Turn and keep working on your skills. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Riley, what's the deal? You hate fucking Scooter?
Yeah, fuck that guy. He sucks. I wish my hair.
Why
would
does
stop
Scooter
standing up.
suck?
He's just every time I've watched anything with Scooter in it, I just can't stomach more than like 10 minutes because he's got this annoying fucking shrieky voice, this fake energy. He looks unsettling. He just I fucking hate that guy.
Okay.
From the moment he appeared in the LCU, I'm like, who is this guy? Get away from me. And now he's on live. And
Alright.
that upsets me.
I'm gonna try to get Scooter in here so you can just say it to his face.
So now I'm being forced to face my worst enemy, Scooter. Here we go. Sure.
I mean, he should be up by now. He
Stone
could-
super chatted $20.
Scooter, you up?
Denmark is the best
I
intern.
got an
Get him
intern.
up here to help you vet the newbies.
1 minute, I got a dono.
I'm sure he'll be
I'm
great at
live
it.
on Lolcow Live right now, and there's an intern in here talking all kinds of crazy shit. You got
You see, he called me an intern already, so I knew I had to have been in at that point, but he did not officially declare anything of me until the until until the third call, because there was a third.
to join.
Goddamn, all right.
He's like, he's on his way.
Okay.
Denmark is the best intern. Get him up here to help you vet the new boys. I'm sure.
I do agree that besides myself, of course, Denmark is the best intern. I fucking love that kid. He is, of course, on the Lolcow Nobodies favorite people list, and I'm not gonna go over the list because I don't want to try to remember names right now. But we're gonna add Keemstar to that list. Thank you, Keem. Thank you for the opportunity, sir. We have a favorite people list here on Lolcow Nobodies. Who's on the list? Okay, so we got. I will try to go over it. I don't know if I remember everybody. There's comedian Jim Norton, Johnny Rocket. In the LCU, we've got Buff and formerly of the LCU Wings, and Tommy. They're all on the favorite person list. And we added Denmark recently because I fucking love that kid, and now of course the legendary Keemith Star. We gotta give it to him.
It'll be great. Yeah, maybe we'll do that in a little bit. Right now, I just want Scooter to come in here. I mean, Riley's got shit to say to Scooter, so I just want to see what happens, bro. I don't know. I mean, this could get fucking ugly. Like, should I, Riley?
It's gonna get ugly the moment Scooter joins the call.
Riley, do you want me to lay down plastic in case
Mono
there's blood?
super chatted $20.
It might be
Keem
wise.
Exile is sleeping at the moment, but can you give him a second chance? He's a good entertainer. He's sleeping at the moment, but I am trying to wake him up.
Is Exile the? I think is he black? Is Exile black? Kind of heavier set. I don't know who Exile is.
There's Scoot, folks. He's here.
Well, Scooter's here.
It smells bad in here now.
Hey, Riley, are you the dude that donated like $100 to live yesterday because you don't like me?
Yes, that was me.
Can you do that again Monday, please? And Sunday?
Maybe I'll think about
See,
it.
I'm gonna make them laugh. See, I'm not a bad guy, Riley. I don't smell that bad. I take a shower.
Scooter, I don't know if you're a bad guy. I know you're a shitty entertainer, and I know you look like fucking. I wasted all my good insults on Lolcow Live and on the super chats, but visually unappealing. That's my favorite one. I got some laughs out of that. I called him visually unappealing, which we're about to see. I saw some laugh emojis in the chat for that one. I feel like it's funny to insult people with insult people like so formally. Like, sir, you are visually unappealing.
Or at least once a day. I mean, I didn't take a
Scooter,
shower last night.
I think you perform with a lot of fake energy that is off-putting. I think you are extremely visually unappealing. It is hard to look at you.
Bro,
I think
you look like
you
the
are.
fucking Muffin Man.
Look, I might be big, but I don't look deformed like you do. Okay,
Mhm.
I think I'm winning in that
You
department.
you got the same eye as I got, brother. You got the same eyes.
Oh,
And
do
what is
I?
going
Are
on
these
with
the
your
Scooter
fucking beard?
eyes?
You actually have a neck beard, bro. Like that's impressive. That's a legitimate neck beard.
Yeah, I've developed it over
It
thousands of years.
it is a little uneven,
It
bro. You
matches
might need
the
to get your
fatness.
you might want to get your mom to come shape it up for you because it's uneven. No, I'm just
Well,
saying. Yeah.
your face is uneven, so
Well,
you look
I
you look
can't.
like
I can't.
you look like a creature. You look like you crawled out of the fucking crypt, bro.
Well, fuck. I can't
No,
fix that one with an electric razor. But hey, you can fix yours for like $20 at your local Walmart.
yeah, don't worry. I'll get it shaped up, and then I'll look a million times better than you fucking primordial ooze looking ass.
All right. Let me know whenever you get on that. Until then, keep dropping hundos on live. I love you, buddy. All right.
Of course, of course. Mwah. Okay. So, okay, well, let's see Keemstar's reaction, because I feel like it was a little unfair.
I thought you were gonna go harder.
Okay, sorry.
All right, appreciate it, Riley. Thank you so much.
Of course.
All right.
Okay. So, look, I went in there and I told him how I felt. I think I got some good roasts in there. The problem is, it seems like the LCU has a lot of this philosophy of loud equals funny, where it's like, it's a subsection of it even where it seems like if something isn't loud, it can't be funny. It seems like a lot of people feel that way. Like, I just think Scooter's like pathetic and it's hilarious. Like, I don't have rage for Scooter. I fucking hate the guy, but I think he's ugly and I think he can't run a show. But it takes a lot more than that for me to have anger towards a person. I wanted to tell him how I felt about him and his disgusting face. He looks like that motherfucker. Remember when Johnny Test got turned into like a weird zombie? Let me see if I can find this image. Okay, Johnny Test, was it a zombie? Johnny Test zombie. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Let me pull this up. It's a bad quality picture, but it'll get the point across. I think it's just a bad quality cartoon because it came out in fucking 2006 to be fair. But let's the oh, you guys can see this. Okay, this is Scooter, everybody. I forgot I was screen sharing the browser. This is what Scooter looks like with a spitting image of Scooter. I didn't know they made a cartoon about Scooter, but they did.
Theodore just became a cash cow member to join. Guys,
Okay, now let's see if I can find my next couple of super chats. That's Ultra. That's somebody else. There's me.
what's the book about?
It is my poetry collection.
This is part of the process of getting in, of infiltrating. Is that you got to send a lot of super chats. That's how I got my reputation. Really, obviously, again, I got a little nervous around Keemstar, and maybe I was not firing on all cylinders. But again, I thought I got some good roasting on that.
I've been writing over
Really
4
and
years.
friends super chatted $20. P.S. Scooter looks like fetal alcohol syndrome Stewie Griffin.
That's my favorite. I really wish I thought of that in the call. I'm so upset that I thought of that right after. That does happen. I've heard many people talk about that phenomenon of when you're like when you're in a roast battle, and once it's already concluded, you walk away and then you're like, fuck, I could have thought this would have been a great one. And that's what happened. So I had to slip fetal alcohol syndrome Stewie Griffin in there via super chat.
Oh my God. Is that the same Riley? Riley got a haircut? Wait, the Riley that was up here fighting with Scooter, that's the same Riley? He used to look completely different. Didn't he?
Yeah, I think I still had my fucking full on mega bush beard, and long hair, the first time I called into Lolcow Live. So, Keem is confused, it seems. Keem has like the facial recognition capacity of like a toddler. I'm kidding. It's all in good fun, Keem.
He used to have long hair. I'm fucking, bro.
You're right.
Oh,
Yes.
dude, I'm so
That is
confused.
true.
All right, so poetry, fucker. There,
Those use year.
this
No, we'll
I see. Brad, go later.
sure. Next point. Far away. You haunt
Keem, I don't
with
end
those
Pause.
hard post. Bye.
Sorry.
me with yet.
Okay, we got
break
there's another
face
super
go
chat that's very
into
important that we gotta
perspective
Be a
find.
success, I'm out. So, learning viewer, where you handles. You know what the
Late.
mentioned hang and water recepts
Right? To be a part.
to an
Love
the disc and talk or what for all as well. And we'll ladies boys in the LC higher. I know a bunch of you you just have, but if you're on mobile, grade that. So if you're already got like just
Okay, we're gonna find it. I think maybe it was right when this girl turned her camera on. Something like that. Da, 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 da. I will pre-prepare things for Lolcow Crypt, I fucking promise. This was probably a mixed idea to go live right after this. Da, 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 da. Where the fuck is the bald thing? Is that it?
have Glammy that's on one of the intern shows. You got
Buddy underscore the leg. We all.
it's weird.
Okay, okay, listen to this. What about
Okay, so that's when I came back. So it was definitely before that. I really thought this was gonna be easier. I was watching the stream. I thought I had an understanding of when things were occurring, but I guess not as tight as I could have hoped. Okay, let's go from when I left. Okay, I'm just gonna play it from when I left. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
All right, appreciate it, Riley. Thank you so much.
Of course. Well, we'll get an
Alright,
idea of some of my competition, some of the other people who auditioned today.
Theodore just became a Cash Cow member to join. Guys, if you want to try out to be a host in the LCU, make sure you go into members waiting in the Discord. Gotta be Cash Cow or higher.
Well, hello there, Mr. Keemstar.
What's going on, Theodora?
I am doing great. How about you?
Good, good, good. So tell us a little bit about yourself, sir.
So, I'll start this off. I'm neither American nor British. I would land in the category of being Icelandic and right in between. Basically, we're just off the coast of Greenland to the right there.
You're off the coast of Greenland?
Yeah, Greenland, and then just a little bit more to the right, then you have Iceland.
So you live in like snow?
Yes, that would be what the Vikings would say that it is.
Yes, like nothing but snow. Why is Greenland called Greenland when it's covered with ice, and then Iceland called Iceland when it's covered in green?
Do you want the educational answer, or do you want the quick and easy answer?
I actually want the educational answer. I'm curious.
All right, so it happens to be a Viking back in about 700-ish. The man, it's Greenland.
Let's at least get to the fetal alcohol Stewie Griffin part.
Did you get
never be
take it? Ultra said, "Look out history with Timu Tech Protect." That's funny.
I appreciate it. Really a true story if you want to hear about it.
Wait, never mind.
Blonde being out there. Well, she blew up. Quickly, a year. Boogie was going to a haunted house or something.
Okay.
Solid J can super.
At least I
smoke time.
Do you want?
Okay. Money. So they're like, right, the government. Okay. Interesting. What do you currently do for a job?
Fair
thing, right? The government not about the money for me. I'm like, oh, it's probably why your show sucks.
Fair.
I think this is about when I sent it.
Interesting. What do you currently do for a job? Oh, you do nothing, right? The government pays you.
Yeah, but I am actually, if you'll allow me to.
The TTS is on like a weird delay, and I don't know if that's Keemstar's fault or if that's not my fault, but if that's YouTube's fault. High quality content. I don't know if you're being sarcastic, Bell, okay? But fuck you either way. And that's the bottom line.
Kinda shamelessly promoted, but I am releasing a book in less than a month.
What's the book about?
It is my poetry collection I've been writing over
Really
4
and
years.
friends super chatted $20. P.S. Scooter
Okay,
looks
so
like
it is the fetal alcohol syndrome
Stewie
thing.
Griffin.
Oh my God. Is that the same Riley?
Okay, I forgot the membership. I forgot the order of events. Okay, so that's when I said that Scooter looked like he had fetal alcohol syndrome, and he was Stewie Griffin. And then Keemstar got confused because my hair is different than it was before.
Riley got a haircut? Wait, the Riley that was up here fighting with Scooter, that's the same Riley? He used to look completely different. Didn't he used to have long hair? I'm fucking, bro. Oh, dude, I'm so confused. All right, so poetry. How the fuck does a Discord mod looking motherfucker like you, no offense,
Yep.
in Iceland, sitting there writing poetry? I'm confused. How does that even happen?
I mean, it basically is just a very high dose of, mental abuse and just having to deal with life when it's, dark most of the year. You know.
Okay, so read us one of your poems. Can you read us one of your poems?
Sure. I have one here somewhere.
All right, this,
my
ladies
phone
and
out
gentlemen,
was-
the chat is saying you are a modern day Shakespeare.
Ain't no way. Then I gotta give you my one of the good ones, huh? We'll go with.
Chat, I don't know
this
about
is one
you
of my
guys.
favorites.
I am on the edge of my seat with this poetry. Espiso says boring, but bro, there's no
Hey.
way. If you can't appreciate some good poetry, you're a weirdo. All right, here we go. Lay it on me.
Yeah, you're. I don't know, but I guess I'll give a review of the guy's poem after he says it. But I don't know if this is the right audience for a poem. I have a feel. I wasn't looking at chat at that moment. I think I had my screen off. I was using the background listening feature of the YouTube Premium on my telephone. But I have to imagine there is some roast going on because I don't think this is the type of audience with a refined taste for poetry. I probably shouldn't be shitting on the audience considering they're about to be my audience potentially. I love you guys actually, and this is all not true that what I'm saying.
So this one I wrote a few years ago, but it's called Peer Pressure. Stare into my soul where yesterday rests, right next to Lady Death herself. State your purpose, your presence frightens me, held at gunpoint. There was once a time where we could enjoy each other's company, but now you are far away, physically, but mentally in a way. Poisonous words you share. Addicted to the needle, you cowardly run into the corner and float away into oblivion. But now you stand right here, haunting me with those
Pause.
eyes.
Heart
Oh,
super
how they
chatted
used to shine.
Pause.
$19.79. Game, I don't want to be a host, but I want to create content. I would love to talk to you in private when you have time.
Nope. You can talk to me publicly, Indy. Getting members waiting. Continue. I'm sorry.
All right, I'll go one back then. But now you stand right here, haunting me with those eyes. Oh, how they used to shine. Together until tomorrow, Romeo and Juliet, sleep tight.
Okay. Okay. That sounds like a poem. I'm not really qualified to review poems. I don't know why I said I would review it as if I would have some sort of fucking particular insight on this poem. But sounds like a poem. You've successfully said words and you've convinced me that they're a poem. I don't know what even constitutes a poem, is my problem. Sometimes people will be like, this is a poem, and they'll read it to me. And I'll be like, what makes that a poem? Because it doesn't have to rhyme. That's not what it is. There's something about like the structure, I assume. Like I know there's different types of like it has to fit within a certain structure, but I feel like sometimes people just be reading me words that are not structured in any type of way and they're like, that's a poem. And I'm like, is it? I don't know. I'm not a poem guy. I'm sorry to tell you.
Who was the crackhead in that? Julian? She was doing heroin? 1 minute. Pause.
Really and friends super chatted $20.
There it is.
Breaking. Bald man shocked at the concept of a haircut.
You see, that was a risk. That was a risk I was running, I shouldn't be pissing off Keem when I'm trying to get in Keem's good graces, but I had to get it in there. Sometimes Keem says things and I'm like, that's silly. I have to get at him for it. So I went for it. I got a positive reaction, thankfully.
Riley, you're a bitch. Come here, say that to my fucking face. Go ahead.
So let's see.
My best friend Keemstar loved my roast. Okay, now let's see the third and final call that I made into Lolcow Live today.
Great.
Congrats,
Love
Miss
it.
Hayes. Thank you so much. All right. Welcome to Band World, Lord Xavier. All right, we're bringing Riley up here. Look at this food. Oh,
Hello again. Looks delicious, Keemstar.
hey, Riley, you want to lose weight, you fat fuck?
I would love to.
All right.
This is where Keemstar gets
I put
the
it
genuine
in the
weight loss
announcements, this
advice.
app. It's called Cal AI. All right. And dude,
Okay.
this thing is so freaking insane. I'm gonna pull up the app here. All right.
Mhm.
And it's giving me 1,640 calories I can burn today. All right. Then I'm gonna take a picture of my food. All right. And it's calculating right now. I just took a picture of my food, and it's gonna tell me how many calories I have to eat today. I mean, it's amazing.
Wait, really? That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, this is 350 calories that I'm about to fucking scarf down. And then you can keep track of your calories and all that stuff so you're not overeating.
I'm gonna look into that for sure. That sounds very
All right.
Yeah, that's interesting. People know I spoke of it vaguely back in the day. I had a weight loss plan that Jetbat of the Dick Show community helped me with, and that involved tracking calories. But the problem was that whenever I ate anything that was not like pre-packaged, it was like a labyrinth to try to figure out how to record it. I'd have to find like I'd have to like look into it and like find similar foods, and like sometimes there'd be things that weren't that similar at all. So I knew it was inaccurate. And really that's just an excuse because I should have just been eating good, and using that as kind of like a baseline. But the prospect of a thing that can track that shit just with a picture, that's actually interesting. So maybe I'll get a hold of Cal AI. Although I don't know if it's on Android. I have to assume Keemstar has an iPhone. Keemstar strikes me as an iPhone individual.
All right. Now I have to eat. So you are now Keemstar, Riley. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so this is the moment. This is what the title is. Keem starts eating his fucking lunch, and he's like, "You're Keemstar now," and he has me interview an intern. And again, I received some criticism for my energy here, but I was interviewing in the same way that Keem had been interviewing interns. I think I did quite well, and of course, this is the call that did get me intern. So, Keemstar agrees to some extent.
Okay.
We're gonna bring up an intern, and you're gonna talk to them. All right.
Okay. Hello there, crazy Casey. You got a camera, buddy? Whoa. Well, you're almost as ugly as Scooter. Congratulations. Welcome to the show. What do you bring to the table, Mr. Crazy
That's old
Casey,
super
besides
chatted
your beautiful face?
$20.13.
Oh,
Violin. Hey Keem, did you know that envy, lust, greed, and wrath are sins? Person fencing.
very true. All sins. So what do you got, Crazy Casey? What do you bring to the table for the LCU? Riveting. Great pitch.
All right. Try this new person.
Malicious. So what do you got, Crazy Casey? What do you bring? I gotta pause that stream. Get that camera on.
I'm hitting the Keemstar points.
Good.
Turn on the
Riveting.
camera.
Believe. Riveting. Yes.
Keem's hopping onto my riveting joke because we're besties.
Malicious, are you there? Wow, there's some real heavy hitters that
Too
we're
much.
bringing in right now.
Too
Keem.
much dead air. Too much dead air.
Hey, there we go. There she is. Hello.
Hello there.
Welcome to the show. What do you bring to the LCU?
Definitely creativity. I'm always thinking of like artistic endeavors. I paint, I draw.
Now, what I maybe should have done. I feel like it almost would have been funnier to get myself kicked out. I should have done my Keemstar impression and said some stupid shit. Or maybe I should have just done the Keemstar impression and done what I was doing. Hit him with the tonight on Lolcow Live.
A little bit of everything. My biggest thing is I don't want to be like associated with anyone. Like CD-ROM kind of really bummed me out from this community. Like
Good,
I get
positive
like
points.
fingerprinted for my job and stuff, so I definitely can't be doing like be around people like that. So
Well, thankfully we have banished good old PD-ROM, and it seems like the community is improving for it. What kind of artistic endeavors do you got going on? I saw that little mask there. That looks cool. Did you make that Captain America shield?
I did not.
Okay.
That's just hanging back there. But yeah,
I do like your setup here.
And then I also like I've been doing a lot of like pumpkins, the craft pumpkins you can get. I just been like painting. Like I got like one that's got like a whole theme of Nightmare Before Christmas, stuff like that.
There you go. So if you were hosting a show in the LCU, what do you think is the kind of content you'd be creating? What kind of show would you like to run?
Well, I know there's multiple people in the universe who are wrestling fans. So I would definitely be down for doing any kind of like wrestling themed show. I also had an idea about like government cheese, like setting the government on fire, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Especially after Keem lost on the exchange, maybe he's
It's the
feeling
face, the
a little
face.
rebellious against the government. So
There you go. There you go. And what's your favorite show in the LCU currently?
Oh man, I was really digging Bus, but I just not anymore. Since it's
Nightmare's not
switched
it.
up. Yeah, I
Is
don't
it
know.
Nightmare now? Oh boy, I'm sure
Yeah.
that's entertaining.
I'm a Sweet Tea fan. I'm a Rastoff fan. I mainly follow and Billy. I follow those three the most. Xylie's cool. I would
That's
do something
great.
with Xylie. I mean, hopefully, just this interaction is way better than the last interaction she had with me. So
What happened last time you interacted with Xylee?
We need more Tommy C pilled people to answer this question. I didn't get asked what my favorite host was, and I think it's because Keem already knows. Keem is already aware. And he does not want people glazing Tommy C. He's afraid of it. He's afraid of the power of Tommy C. That's what's going on.
well, I was at part of the Queen tryouts, and I kept turning my camera on and off because I didn't realize that I was using my brand new like iPhone at the time, and I didn't realize that you couldn't see yourself when you were like streaming, and I didn't believe Say Zooted about it, and so I was just being stubborn. And when Xylee came in and was like, "You all can go home," I was like, "Peace out," and left.
So you have a main job. What time frame are you even free?
Probably like after
So,
you
so,
know, like
so
a typical
Me
like
and
5
Keem
o'clock,
start tag teaming on
5:30,
this.
something like
And
that.
what time do you start work in the morning?
It depends on
Me and my
the
best friend
day. Like Monday,
Keemstar.
Tuesday, I start as early as like 8:30, and then Wednesday, Thursday, I start 7:30.
So you would need a late show.
Definitely.
What about Aussie with Steak? Have you ever watched that show?
I've actually not really watched Aussie, but I've seen Steak on popping in and out of other things, and he seems pretty cool. So
Interesting. Well, I would say, based on the fact that you can hold a conversation, and you're a
God, if they, I hope the fucking upward trajectory is not Aussie for me. I mean, I'll do it, but man, is that time slot rough? Is it? It's like 2 a.m. is fucking Aussie, right? 2 a.m. Eastern. Oof.
blonde. You're now an intern.
Hell yeah.
Okay, malicious. Is that how do you say your name?
malicious, and
Malicious.
Doesn't know how to read the word malicious. Shout out to Keemstar. I love you, boss.
I also have it where I have B at the end, BEE, like Melissa means honeybee. So
And you know what the requirements are now that you're an intern to pop on those other shows when they're live and hang
Yeah,
out, interact, and just try to get
I
a
want to come
permanent
hang
spot.
out, Glammy.
Nice. Yeah, Glammy would love to have you over there. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
It pains me to do this, but Riley, you're now an intern. Good job covering for me.
Let's go.
Good job covering for me. All right.
There we go. There we go. He was kidding about the painting part. Okay, that was a joke. Of course, he was thrilled to make me an intern. I did wonderfully. So that's the story. Now that like chess pieces are being moved and I'm vaguely involved, uh, so I'm gonna go focus on that for a bit, and then I'm gonna go see a comedy show in a couple hours. So I'm gonna get out of here. I just wanted to share that. I just wanted to do a show about that, because okay, Keem is saying I have to add him. Hold on, guys. I know I'm trying to end a show, but this is important. Okay? The fuck is wrong with my phone? Okay, I am gonna end the show so I can do this on my computer. Goodbye, everybody. See you on Lolcow Crypt, maybe. Go subscribe. I forgot I was still in this call. Hi, Debbie Gloom.
Yo, what the fuck? What a circuit show.
Wait, I'm still on the show. Fuck. Bye, everyone.